Good morning. My name is Reverend Annie Bachelder, and I want to talk to you today about the next class that I'm teaching. I think it's going to be really relevant for you who are picking up on this energy and who are interested in working in your Akashic records to good effect. Because the Akashic records are a wonderful way to unify our bodies, our personalities, and our souls into one cohesive partnership. And I really mean unifying all these three components. This class, Body and Soul Workshop, is an Akashic Records class where you connect with your soul's energy and you connect with your soul's wisdom. And you start to feel this in your body, and you start to understand your soul's knowingness through your body and the messages your body is giving you, the little thinker and that person we call you inside of you as you are right now. And the reason you want to take this class is because it will demystify for you why you had bronchitis all throughout fifth grade, or why, for these are my examples. I'm just sharing with you what my knowledge has been that came out of this process that I was given through the Akashic Records. Having bronchitis in fifth grade, why I had 3 tubal pregnancies and a miscarriage, and then a failed adoption, why I became an alcoholic and a drug addict, and how I healed from that, and what was the spiritual nudge that my body was trying to give me. What was the spiritual message from my soul that my body was giving me with these illnesses and physical experiences that were difficult, hugely difficult, huge. You know, some of them were hurtful, some of them were painful, some of them were just demoralizing. Um, and I want you to understand that you can come to peace with your body and all that it has experienced and all that it has endured on your behalf, because your body is your partner in this life. Your soul chose you, chose your personality, your body to be its highest level of expression of its soul's purposes in this lifetime. So there is a lot to be gotten, a lot to be received from your soul as you experience these things. So I'm going to teach you how to open your records. It's a pretty simple process. It's going to feel funny at first because it's new, and everything new feels awkward, right? Everything new feels like, am I doing it right? What if I'm not getting it? And we will give you enough practice that you start to feel, oh, I do get it. I do know when I'm in the records of my own soul. There are certain markers. There are certain features of the energy and the information you get when you're in your Akashic records. And you will understand through using your Akashic records that you can be on the inside with your soul. You can be connected in a loving and harmonious manner, and that your body is not something to be dominated or fought or struggled against. You can use your body as a ad, a willing advocate and partner and source of love and information and There's so much gained. Sorry, I missed the last set of words. But what I want you to know is you will find a way of going through really challenging experiences in life over time in this 1 day class. It's going to be June 28th, Saturday, June 28th. So mark your calendars now from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time on Zoom, and you'll get a recording and you will get a way of working with your soul and your body that you have always been wanting to have and wanting to capitalize on. And you'll be able to hear the voice. You will be able to know the love of your soul. You will be able to experience how your soul chose you and how you experience your soul's divine blueprint right now. I used to feel the blueprint as just something that kind of sat on the crown chakra. And just this morning in my meditation, I'm so glad I meditated today, as I was going to skip it. But another plug for meditation. I now get that my whole body is imprinted with my soul's blueprint, and my DNA and every cell in my body is imprinted with my soul's blueprint. And so everything is of a piece. Everything wants to work together. My personality, my body, my soul, my divinity. And what I did is I once in a form that allows you to really chart 4 or 5 different big moments in your life at certain ages, maybe 0 to 7, 7 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 32, 18 to 4, 32 to 45, whatever that, we're going to do 4 or 5 as much as time allows. And with a big group like you are going to be in a very intimate fashion, you'll be able to chart what the event was, what kind of setting your mind was in and your heart was in. Were you struggling with something at this time? What was your personality undergoing? Were you trying to be an adult, but you felt a little unable to actually function in an adult manner? Were you going through a major change in life, like the Saturn return at age 28, 29, 30, something like that? What were the things that were really going on in your life, and what was going on with your body? What was physical condition that your body was entertaining or experiencing at that time? And then we look for the spiritual implications. And you will be amazed. And this is a function of the Akashic Records. We're going to be doing guided processes in your open records of your soul, not general souls, not a general feeling. You're going to get specific information from your soul, because that's what the Akashic Record opportunity is. And masters, teachers, and loved ones that are your soul, your spiritual team in your Akashic Records. And you'll also be having the benefit of my guides, the Akashic Beings of Light, and of course, the divine. You'll find out what the spiritual implication is. And what I discovered by documenting 43 different health events in my life, I didn't know I had that many, and so I started doing these processes. That there was a set of spiritual threads that ran through me. from the beginning. Spiritual implications, spiritual nudges, spiritual moving in a certain direction, because that's where my soul wanted to be. And it used my physical body and my physical experiences and my emotional experiences to change this direction, to orientation. And all of this is seated in the Akashic Records, which are always compassionate, loving, respectful, dignifying, elevating. And don't you want that experience of yourself, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit? Don't you want the feeling of being dignified, elevated, respected, honored for your journey? And don't you want to feel that all of this is for some really good purpose? That's the thing you get to find out in the body and soul class. It's a workshop online, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. There'll be a half an hour for lunch. And we are going to really have fun. And come into this class. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. You look inside and say, should I take the body and soul workshop with Annie Bachelder on June 28th? You'll get a yes, no, or check with me later. That's the answers you get. You can sign. And if you're getting a yes, sign up now because you'll save yourself a bunch of money. Early birds sign up for $154 for a 6-hour class in the Akashic Records. It teaches you how to open your records, how to ask questions in your records, how to work effectively in your records. So that you can discover what you need to know about this journey. And will really open your spiritual path and open up a new way of being in your physical body in partnership with it. And really even to be able to experience your own divinity. Now, you can Venmo me at Annie Bachelder, Bachelder, $154, and sign up right now. Or you can send it by a Zelle to my phone number, 415-846-2412. Or I have Cash App at money sign Annie Bachelder, no spaces. Capitalize the A, capitalize the B. Cash App. Or send me a check. I take checks. I'm old school. I know some people don't do all this electronic money thing. Send me a check. My mailing address is 105 Westwood Drive, Novato, California, 949. And I'm going to put all of these connections and these links in the comments so you don't have to scramble and find them. But I really want you. You know who you are. You know if this is the class for you. If you know if this is the doorway to the next spiritual expansion is up for you and is open for you, and that is an available option for you. I trust this. I'm speaking to that notice. This is truth. This is not putting sugar on top of icky, icky, icky event, an awful wound, and a very long healing process. I know what this is like. I had 3 tubal pregnancies, a miscarriage. I had an adoption that I had to give the baby back. Then I got to become a drug addict and alcoholic. Then I got to heal from multiple sclerosis. I think I have a little experience in the healing genre. And you can have these tools. So join me. Have an exploration of your lifetime. Have an exploration of your soul's influences on your life. Join me today, June 28th, 9 a.m. PT to 3 p.m. PT on your calendar now. Well, if you need to listen, consider it, I can send you